A Kane In Your Corner investigation finds possible waste and abuse at the Jersey City Police Department. A handful of officers with political connections are getting lucrative benefits that no one else gets. Walt Kane is here with the story you'll see only on News 12 New Jersey.
These officers are part of a unit whose commander was personally promoted by the mayor, Steve Fulop. Now some are literally getting free rides at taxpayer expense and raking in enormous amounts of overtime. In one case, $24,000 in OT for what timesheets say was 4 hours of work. Kelly Chesler is a lieutenant in the Jersey City Police Department motorcycle squad, but she doesn't drive one of these. Chesler gets a benefit the city claims only goes to top brass or undercover units, a take-home car, this city-owned Dodge Durango. She uses it to commute each day from Morris County, an 80-mile round trip. It's the kind of benefit some call outrageous.
This is fraud and abuse. Why shouldn't any average citizen be able to access free gas?
Chesler isn't the only motorcycle squad member traveling to and from work at your expense. Officer Michael Maietti is a clerk at the squad. He commutes to and from Bergen County in this city-owned Dodge Magnum, 48 miles a day. Officer Anthony Rucco is also a clerk. He commutes 56 miles a day at taxpayer expense, traveling from southern Middlesex County in not one but 2 city vehicles, this Ford Explorer and this Ford Taurus.
It's another example of the abuse that goes on in this state.
Jerry Cantrell is a taxpayer advocate.
It's almost part of the culture now, and I think that's the shame.
The squad is run by this man, Captain Joseph Ascalise. He has a take-home vehicle too, a nice one, this Cadillac Escalade. Ascalise is something of a favorite of Mayor Steve Fulop. He was given command just 1 week after Fulop took office. The city claims Ascalise was promoted because he lives in Jersey City, and Fulop wanted city residents in command positions. But we always saw Ascalise and his take-home car at this house in Bergen County.
It's just another step of accountability.
All of this is happening despite the mayor's high-profile crackdown on take-home vehicles. He got rid of most of them and installed GPS trackers in others.
Anything that we can do to improve accountability is going to be a positive.
We asked the city for a list of personnel assigned take-home vehicles, but the city refused, claiming it would jeopardize security. The city's position is that if we provide you the names of people who get to take cars home, then we're telling people everyone who works undercover, the city clerk explained. Insiders say the city's explanation is absurd.
We didn't have one of my cars assigned to the motorcycle squad. No reason for it. It's a uniform division.
Frank DeFazio is a recently retired Jersey City cop who spent much of his career in the motorcycle unit.
We don't run any plainclothes operation down in the motorcycle squad.
So there'd be no reason to be assigned
a plainclothes car.
The free rides aren't the only unusual benefit these officers are getting. 3 of them also rack up huge amounts of overtime. In January and February, as New Jersey was hosting the Super Bowl, payroll records show the typical Jersey City motorcycle cop got about $3,000 in overtime pay. But Maietti racked up over $10,000. Chesler, more than $13,000. And Ascalise took home a staggering $23,800 for reasons that are not completely clear. These are all the pay records leading up to the Super Bowl. And in all of them, all you'll find is this, one sheet showing Ascalise requesting just 4 hours of overtime. That means if the city's records can be believed, Ascalise got paid nearly $6,000 an hour for 4 hours of OT. Mayor Fulop and other Jersey City officials declined to be interviewed, but in a written statement, the public safety director says the city is looking into what we found. A new chief has been assigned to the department, and he is currently conducting an audit of both vehicle assignments and overtime, he says. Others say these kinds of issues are not unusual in the department.
There's definitely an A team and a B team.
Attorney Gina Longarzo represents several officers who are suing Jersey City.
If you are politically on the right side, you're going to get preferential treatment, you're going to get the overtime details, you're going to get the plum assignments. You're on the wrong side of the political line, and you're going to be punished like my clients were.
Mayor Fulop recently demoted the former police chief, Robert Cowan. A spokesperson says our investigation highlights yet another reason that change was necessary. Of course, Fulop is also the person who made Cowan the chief to begin with. Do you know something I need to investigate? Call me at 732-738-KANE or email kaneinyourcorner@news12.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Kane In Your Corner. I'm Walt Kane, News 12, New Jersey.